Someone said that freaking Panera's Pepsi's taste funny.
Better.
No, I mean,
What? Turtle.
Oh, I was sitting there watching it. It's getting ready to come on. You want me to do it as soon as it opens up?
We're already open. We ruined it. We ruined the moment. It's okay.
Ruined it.
Ruined it. You ruined it. You
Uh,
ruined it, Donald.
no, you ruined the surprise.
You ruined it, Donald. You ruined it. No, when we were playing the intro, Eric was singing Rolling.
Rolling, rolling.
No, no, y'all be loving this shit right here. And then I made him aware of the fact that apparently some Gen Z girls have created a TikTok dance for this song. And it's not bad. It's a pretty solid dance.
Rolling, rolling. I can only imagine.
It's like dad rock is getting a bit of a resurgence, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Kind of like how I'm not sure how I feel about the first Ninja Turtles movie being 35 years old. That's
Yeah. But to
yeah,
be fair, it came out well, actually the first one was 89.
1990, the first live action movie. The series debuted
Oh,
in
90.
87.
Well, to be fair, we were 3. So, I
I
mean,
know, and
like
see,
we didn't watch it for years to come. Well, I don't know about you. I watched it when I was about 4 or 5.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think I was 4 or 5 when I saw the first. It had been released on home video, and that damn Pizza Hut commercial is making the rounds online too. The outfield one.
Yeah. That was a
Oh,
good one,
that's
man.
it hits you right here.
You know,
Remember when Pizza Hut was awesome?
I miss it so
I
much.
miss it
Like
so
it's not the
much.
same.
It's not.
Like their pan pizzas, they're not the same. Like they used to be so good.
No, but I mean,
Like
remember
now
when
they're
people
just,
actually ate inside a Pizza Hut?
dude, it was the best.
It was the best. And they had game, at least
And then
ours
the
had a couple games in there.
yeah, we had arcades.
Yeah. Arcades have made a comeback though, but they're different. They're not, now you have to like load up a card. Or I don't know, a lot of them are unlimited play, which is kind of cool.
Well, you have places like which a lot of people should know who Rupert from Survivor is. He actually is in one of our well, not our hometown, but like Shelbyville, Indiana. He has an arcade and it's called Rupert's Arcade, and you can pay a flat fee and you can go in there and literally play for as
The
long as
whole
you
day,
want
yeah.
all day.
Is it still
Yeah, and they
10
even
bucks or
have
did they
per
raise it?
hour. It's something like that, but still, like regardless, like you
Yeah,
can
I
go in
know.
there and you can play Super Nintendo, you can play Sega Genesis, you can play pinball, you can play Atari, you can play whatever, pretty much whatever game.
Yeah, they got a ton of pinball machines there. So if you're a pinball fanatic, you would love to go there.
I
Um,
am not very good at it.
I'm terrible at it, but man, I love it. It's kind of like most sports. I like to play them, but I'm terrible. It's like
It
golf.
happens.
Like I love golf, but I'm awful at it.
Dude,
It is
golf is
not
so
pretty.
fun.
Golf is so fun. When you're the only thing I can't stand is when people are taking golf way too seriously. I hate playing with those guys. I'm like
Yeah,
the
like
guys who get
just re
mad when they mess up a
relax.
shot. Yeah, it's like chill.
Oh, it's
No,
like
I'm the
listen
kind
here,
of
Bob Barker.
no, I'm the kind of guy like if you don't try the Happy Gilmore drive at least once, I can't play with you. That's the thing
Dude,
you got
it's
to do.
hard.
It's really hard. And if you successfully make a shot in the golf cart while it's moving, you win. You automatically win. It's an A-OK in my
Dude,
book.
I want to go driving sometime.
Dude, we need to, dude, Top Golf. Top Golf is
That's
so
what
much fun.
Top Golf is fun, but it's
It's
expensive.
expensive. It's like 40 bucks an
If
hour,
you
dude.
Well, if you get enough people, but then
That's
like
true.
then you have a bunch of people and you can only hit it so many times. You only get one bay. It's like,
Yeah.
ugh. Like, damn, I'll just go to the driving range. I don't need all this freaking crap. I don't need your
I mean,
overpriced food.
basically, yeah. But Top Golf is fun and
Hit
they make it.
I don't play the games. I just try to see it hit the ball as far as I can.
Oh, I know,
I put
but
that
like,
bitch up on the fence.
It was funny. I went with
Got yelled at.
no, I went with some guys. Some guys had come back in town, and we just decided randomly to go to Topgolf the next day. And I went there, did my first round, sucked, and the second round I hit like four in a row straight to the back net. I don't know what, same clubs and everything. I did that, and somebody was like,
You were
"Somebody's
making eye contact with the ball,
yeah, probably." But
dude. I swear. Go ahead.
somebody said after I hit the fourth, like somebody got pissed off, and I'm like, "I'm fine. I don't know what's happening."
Dude, I'm telling you, like when they say like keep your eye on the ball and don't after you even hit it, don't take your eye off of where it was. It's the truth. Like I
Yeah.
swear, for some reason, it locks in place, and you're just like, what? You
Well,
hit it every time.
because you're keeping your head where it's supposed to be. Because my thing is, I always kind of bank. I have a tendency to bank hard right, and it's because I move
Well,
my
people
head.
like to do this. They
Yep,
pull their head up, and
yep,
instead of keeping it down where it is, whack.
yep. Just whack it. But anyway, like I said, we're celebrating 35 years. It's actually more than 35 years of TMNT Turtle Power. Uh, Go Ninja. That's the next movie. But for those of you who don't know, you missed it, and that's why I was talking about the age of everything. But before we dig into that, I want to let everybody know tonight's podcast is brought to you by our friends at Paramount Plus and our other friends at Wild Education. You will hear about both of those as we progress through this love of turtle fandom. So we're going to reminisce a bit, but we're also going to. I found a list, a Rotten Tomatoes list of all the Ninja Turtles movies ranked in order of popularity. So we're going to compare that list to us who are correct. So I got to say, some of the things on that list I vehemently disagree with. And some news on an upcoming Ninja Turtles movie that's going to be rated R, and it is apparently happening. So this is good news. But
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking
oh
about. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I mean, it's either a remake of the original or that one, and it's that one. It's totally that one.
It rhymes with phone in.
Kind of like what we do on this podcast. But the reason I brought up my age, though, is because, as you said, we were three when that movie came out in theaters. So I realized because they did a re release this year, a limited theatrical re release, I'd never seen that movie in a theater. And I realized that. I saw the second one in a theater. I know that. I remember that. But I did not see the first one because maybe I did, but I was too young to remember. I don't think I did, though. I'm pretty sure that I didn't. But regardless, so I wanted to go see it. I didn't make it. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait till 2030 because they're going to do a 40th anniversary re-release. They're absolutely because next year though they're doing a 35th anniversary re-release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze, and my ass is going to that. And
I'll be there.
I think we should just go together and have us a grand old
Oh
time
yeah.
because I'm sure that theater
A
was full.
gay old time.
I am certain that theater was full of middle-aged men, and some of them had sons with them, but it was majority just middle-aged men, and I'm okay with it.
That
I
was
am
kind of how it
totally.
was at most of the Dragon Ball Z movies that we've been to.
This is true. By the way, guys,
Waves and rocks.
when we get big, which by the way we need your help to do. So the only hurdle we still have is watch time before we get monetized. So we need you guys. We need your help. We need you to go back and check. Obviously, like, share, and subscribe, and watch the new episodes. But we got a pretty extensive catalog. Like we have two or three other episodes where we're talking TMNT, and those are super fun, including our review of Mutant Mayhem, which placed much higher on that list than I thought it would. But that being said, we need you guys to go back and rewatch it so we can get those watch time hours up because we're so close. We're so close, and once we're monetized, we can just bring you more of this stupid shit that we call a podcast. But we're
Mhm.
real. So that being said, I
Real stupid.
I mean logo, which by the way, love the hat.
Thank you.
Love the hat
Yeah,
on
he's
Vi
for
back there.
legalization.
Of course he is. Yeah, you know him. He sells houses on the week, but on the weekends,
He's smoking
party
in them.
animal. Party animal. Well, I mean, he hangs out
Party
with
animal.
look at our thumbnail. He hangs out with the turtles. They got pizza
Yeah, he
parties and
does.
shit.
And they're so calm and always hungry, so you do the math.
Ah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, at least Mikey.
Yeah.
At least Mikey.
Raphael needs to,
Yeah, he needs
or
to. But
yeah,
if anything, Raph has a drinking problem. Like I feel like they made that joke on the Middle-aged Mutant Ninja Turtles, or if they didn't, they should have.
he's got a drinking problem in it. Just he can't get it up for his wife, and
Well, they
his
establish in
kids disrespect him. No.
for sure. No, they establish in that skit that he has a gambling problem because apparently he's always asking Leo for money. Those are great skits, by
Yeah,
the way.
Leo's the responsible one.
Yes, yes, he is. There's a great moment where he and Leo are on a park bench and they're like, "So did you hear about Shredder? No, he died. Whoa. It's like, should we go to the funeral? No, no. We can go to the wake, but not the funeral. Yeah, yeah. That's terrible. Especially in the first movie, well, I guess they don't kill him because he comes back, but you think they kill him. Don't see how he survived being crushed in a garbage truck, but hey.
Ah, or whatever he sounded like.
Oh, dude, that
I
first
remember.
movie though is genuinely really, really good, especially for what it is. What was that? I don't
The
know what
hand at
that
the end of
was.
the movie.
Oh, no, that's at the beginning of the second one where you're just like, "Oh."
Oh man, I forgot because it collapses on him. Oh
Yeah,
geez.
at the landfill. That's the beginning. Yeah, that's the beginning of part two. Which, like I said,
So good.
unfortunately, I missed the re-release, but I'll be there in 2030, possibly
Have
in
you
costume.
rewatched it recently?
No, not recently. The last
I
time
have.
I think it was like a year or two ago, maybe. I mean, but like I've seen that movie so many times, I know it like the back of my hand. So good.
It's it's been a while since I've seen it.
I can
I remember it,
imagine,
but
yeah, I can imagine a lot of parents were a little shocked when they took their kids to see that movie when it came out because it's
yeah, because
decidedly more violent than the cartoon.
what was it
Although
rated?
I think it was rated PG.
No
I mean,
way.
it's not that bad, but compared to the cartoon, although the early episodes of the cartoon are, I'm not gonna say, well, they're a little violent, but they're darker.
Are you
Like
talking
there's,
about the ones in the 80s that
yeah,
everyone knew?
87, yeah, the original
Dude,
animated,
those were the best.
such a great series, which you can see in its entirety.
I watched.
What you looking up there, buddy?
uh what it was rated.
I believe it was PG. Might have been
It's
G.
just not telling me.
No, I think it
That's
had to have been
yeah.
PG because Raph says
Do you
damn.
remember how the rating system was like way different than it is now? Like now, like they say a curse word and it's PG-17.
Like, wasn't Mortal Kombat PG-13?
Dude, yeah, I think so. Let me see.
I believe it was,
I
but
can't spell.
while you're looking that up, I'll let everybody know because we'd already mentioned the animated series, but what if I told you there was a place where you could watch the 80s cartoon,
PG-13.
the
Which one?
2003 cartoon, the 2012 cartoon, and the new series all in one place? That place is Paramount Plus, which, I mean, I'll be honest, Paramount Plus might be my favorite streaming service. Although, unfortunately, I've recently found out that Paramount has licensed Yellowstone to NBC Universal for Peacock, so at least I couldn't find it on Paramount Plus, but that's temporary. The other Yellowstone series are on there. So once that license reverts, it'll come back. But you can't get all TMNT because licensing is weird because you have to remember the original TMNT movies, all three of them, the live action ones were all from New Line Cinema back when they were an independent studio. And then eventually Nickelodeon bought the rights to TMNT, but they didn't get the movies because the movies were owned by New Line Cinema, and New Line Cinema is now owned by Warner Brothers, but those movies are not on HBO Max for some reason. So the, the rights holding and the licensing of TMNT is a really complicated mess, but all the newer stuff anything that was owned by Nickelodeon or yeah, because when Nickelodeon purchased it, they also purchased the rights of the other series. So that's why you can find it on Paramount Plus because Paramount Plus also has Nickelodeon. But don't take my word for it. Just sign up for Paramount Plus. Very affordable plans, and I believe you get your first 7 days free to try it out. But just click the link and you'll see. But all the TMNT series, as well as the Mutant Mayhem movie, and I believe the weird Alien Turtle live action, the Michael Bay ones, I believe those are on Paramount Plus as well.
They
They're
just
there.
looked weird.
They're there. You can enjoy them. I didn't, but they are there. And I believe TMNT, the CG movie, is there as well, because I do believe that was a Nickelodeon project, or rather a
They're
project
space
when
turtles.
they're supposed to, they're aliens.
That irked me about Michael Bay's ones. I was like, come on, dude, it's
Well, I
the
mean,
ooze.
I I can't believe I'm going to say this, but technically it's not that weird because if you're familiar with either the '03 series or some of the later comics, not comments, comics, there is an alien race called the Triceracon that are just what you think they are. They're humanoid triceratops. So alien turtles aren't that weird in universe.
Same
So,
universe.
yeah, I don't know about the Michael
Okay.
Bay universe, but presumably because the Triceracon are in the 2003 series as well. So it's a thing that
I,
exists.
I did not know. I did not know.
Yeah, that's a little bit more of a nerdy deep dive because I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't love the 2000 I didn't watch the 2003 series a lot. I'd seen it in passing. The turtles were too big for my taste, but I mean, I know plenty of people that love that series, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I didn't really.
Well, to be fair, 2003 we were 16,
Yeah,
15.
we were a little out of. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never not been a Turtles fan, but I wasn't really
It's
watching.
it's not that we never wouldn't watch it. It's just we were doing other things at the time,
Yeah,
like,
we were 16. We weren't watching Saturday morning cartoons anymore,
no.
which now,
But
now you
like,
can't. No, you can't anymore.
that's like when my son, he asked me about video games, like newer ones that are like, not, I'm sorry, not newer ones, but like when we were
Older.
kids,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the Wii era and Wii U and stuff like that. I never bought any of those. Like, I know other people did and whatnot, but like I just had a PlayStation, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and but like, he asked me about these older games. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I never played it. And
I
he's like,
don't
what do
know.
you mean? It was when you were a kid. I'm like, yeah, because I was like 17. I can't tell my, 9-year-old son I was off busy chasing tail, you know, just keep the PG
Yeah.
tail.
Yeah. Come to find out now that apparently that's desirable. But anyway, I don't think it is. I think it's a lie. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah. Still have my GameCube though. That thing still works. Gave me a heart attack though because
Snap.
I started it up the other day and it was like I can't read your memory card, but just took that some bitch out, blew it, and it worked like a charm.
Dude, what was the game? I think it was like not Perfect Dark, but it was called like Eternal something, Eternal blah. But like, I remember one of our friends, Joel, had come over and was staying the night with one of our other friends, and I was there too. And we were playing his GameCube, and he was playing this game called Eternal something. And it started like he's playing the game, and all of a sudden it goes to the menu to his memory card, and it starts deleting all the saved files. And he's like, "What the
No,
fudge? What the
no.
hell?" And then all of a sudden the game just laughs, ha ha ha, ha, and then goes back to into the game.
Oh,
I was like,
that's evil.
"What? I
It's
cannot."
delightfully
If
evil,
anyone's
but it's evil.
watching, like, dude, what is that game? It's on
Was it
GameCube
was it
and it's
Perfect
called
Dark?
Eternal something. No, it's called Eternal something. Eternal Dark, maybe?
There's a game called Perfect Dark. I did not play it, but
No, it's not Perfect Dark. But it was hilarious. I was like, "What's going on here?"
I could not tell you. But speaking of nostalgic turtles, did you ever watch the Coming Out of Our Shells tour concert thing that they did?
I had every one, dude. My mom like couldn't stop. She bought them for me, dude. I didn't even have to even ask. Like, she got
Mine
that
mine
crap for
did too.
me.
But dude, remember how easy it was to shop for kids back? Like we were easy to shop for as kids, like me especially. Like if it had Ninja Turtles
It
on it,
ain't now, dude.
no, dude,
There's so many options.
remember all the toys they had? Which I had read somewhere that they were going to do a mass re-release of all, like you remember, like this was insane how many Ninja Turtles
Hmm.
toys they had back in the day. Like if they could theme it in any way, shape, or form, they had a series of four turtles doing it. Like they had one where like Raphael, like sports teams. I think Donnie was a basketball player and you could actually like shoot the basket. Raphael was in baseball gear and you could like swing a bat. I don't remember the other ones. They had the samurai ones when the third movie came out. They had the movie ones, which honestly were really, really cool for action figures back in the day. The detail was sick on those. And
The only ones I
as
remember was the heads that went into the shells.
oh yeah,
I
those were
had those.
badass. Those were the Transformer
Like,
turtles. Yeah. Oh no, yeah,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Dude, I had so many of those and they're all gone. Don't have a one.
Dude. You know, that just reminded me of a story. I literally just told my wife this 2 days ago. So it's funny that and it was a Ninja Turtle action figure. So go figure. I used to torture toys. I was a Sid. So anyway, so
He
I
was a
would
Sid.
take a country crock bowl, which everyone knows what that is. That's butter. You know, well, it's kind of butter. But anyway, so
Margarine.
country crock, and it was empty, of course, and I would fill it with water and put my Ninja Turtle down in there, and I would freeze him. And
Oh
then
yeah.
after he was frozen, I would proceed to put him down and use hairspray and a lighter and melt him out of it.
Oh my god.
And I almost caught our house on fire one time, but yeah, my mom came home. There was a big old black stain on the what was it, the old coffee table, and I said it was a candle.
Wait, you did it inside?
Yeah.
Oh god, we were so dumb. It's amazing we're still
I
alive.
was 11. I was
I
11,
know.
dude. I
It's
told my wife
it's
this, and she's like, I was like, yeah.
that's okay. We know somebody who blew up his own barn and I saw it happen. Well, in the distance, but I saw the aftermath.
Boo. Yeah, I saw the hole in the ceiling and then the black stain on the ground.
Dude,
I was like, what are you doing, man?
I saw the smoke cloud. He called me. He's like, dude, I fucked up.
Did you see that?
He called me, he's like, I fucked up. I don't know what to do. I'm like, what did you do? And I look over to the direction of his house and I see this cloud of black smoke and I'm like, what did you do?
He almost blew up his huge barn. Like, do you remember the size of that barn? Holy
I
shit! It was
do.
well, it was like a military
Yeah, it was like a metal, what would you call that?
oval,
It's like, yeah,
half
the
oval,
oval barn. Yeah. Like a half moon, kind of
dude.
DBZ-esque, but
And he blew a huge hole in the top by like trying
giant
to make
hole.
his homemade bomb. Man, were you there when our other friend Anthony kicked a, Molotov cocktail at me and it hit me in
No,
the
but
chest and then fell
I
down
heard
and
about it.
exploded in front of me? Yeah, I had to jump back like 6 feet as far as I could because the flame was just.
No, but you were there when we discovered that breaking the stick off of bottle rockets and letting fate decide was a lot of fun.
It's the best. You just drop it and just like wherever it goes, it goes. But you
Just
have to wait
flick them at
until
each
it's
other.
low and then throw it.
Yeah, your
Like a lot
goal
of
is
people
for
want to
it to
throw down.
go. Yeah, no, your goal is to get it to go when it's in the air. That's
Yeah.
the best.
My kids are young, so I can't really do that right now.
That's unfortunate. Do you remember the one that I'm not going to mention his name. But, well, no, he didn't do anything bad. That one that Craig like matrixed out of the way
Hmm.
went right for his face.
He got, he got so lucky.
How are we still alive?
Man. Uh I ask that all the time,
I
you
told the
know, like
story. I told the story the other day about how that time you got shot dead in the face with a paintball in the tree.
I told that story the other day too. Dude, literally my buddy, we were in the woods and we both had our paintball guns and we
Nice.
climbed up this tree because we were hunting. And obviously you can't hit anything far from with a paintball gun, but like
Not the
we're
kind
sitting
we
up
had.
there.
Yeah.
Well, he accidentally shoots the tree, which is like this far from my face, and it ricochets and goes right on my face. So it still hurt. And so I was kind of pissy about it, but at the same time, later on we were walking home, and he dropped his hopper off of his paintball gun, so all the paintballs are going everywhere. He was reaching down to grab it, and I just
Yeah.
Ah, blew his hand. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you may have done that on accident, but
I
I
just
got you
did it on
back.
purpose, fucker. No, because
I,
my
you
stepson went
did.
paintballing for the first time, and
Oh,
he was asking me. He was like, "Does it hurt?" I'm like, "I mean, yeah, but like not enough to not go." But I mean, I'm like, wear if you're worried about it, like wear a thick sweater and pants. You'll be fine. Like it might hurt, it might smart a little, but you'll be fine. I said, but make sure you got a mask because getting hit in the face is no fun. But I also told them how I found out one year that if you run out of ammo, if you stick your barrel, if it's snowing outside, stick your barrel in the snow, and then when you push the trigger, the CO2 instant freezes it, so you shoot little
that's
ice bullets.
that's genius, dude. I just got a Titman uh whatever it is, paintball gun, like for free. I just got to fix
Nice.
the hopper. So I was like, you know what? I just got to get a cylinder for it, and I tried to get my son to shoot a BB gun, and yeah,
Ooh.
that did not work out so well. He's almost level 2, autistic. So yeah, he could not control. He's wanting to just pull the trigger instantly, and I was like, yeah, us guns aren't for everybody, and that's okay.
And that's okay. But do you remember I had, God, that was during that like 2 year period where we were paintballing every now and again, and our friend Joel had that paintball field next to his house. That was super fun. But I had that really shitty razor like paintball rifle, but then I also had that yeah, you would call it a pistol, like a single hand ghost pistol. Dude,
I
that
had a
thing
blue
served.
one.
Yeah, I had that was the razor. That was like the standard, like single
Yeah,
pump
the
paintball rifle.
cheapy. Yeah,
Yeah. But
shotgun.
I had that like clear ghost pistol too. I loved that thing, man. Because when you're paintballing, most people only have one. So you tuck that
Hmm.
sucker in your belt, and then like if somebody's coming up behind you, and it only held
And
like
then you flip around and ninja 'em.
yeah, ninja. Yeah, it only held like 6 paintballs in its tube hopper, but that
That's
thing
okay.
served
It,
me
it,
well.
it, it hurt.
It did.
Well, if you
Yep,
got shot by it, they did hurt.
it did. Wow, paintball.
It
We got on to
did.
paintball. So anyway, why don't we do this? Why don't we get to where ever what everybody came for? So there have been, I should say, 9 live action Ninja Turtle. Well, I guess not all live. There have been 9 Ninja Turtles movies made over the years, and these are ranked 1 through 9. So, and some, I think there's only one of these I haven't seen, but we'll start. So, if you had to guess, Eric, what would you say is number 9?
Um, it's definitely one of Michael Bay's.
No,
Did he make one or two?
he made 2.
He made two. Okay, then hold on, let me does this include is this live action only?
No, there are 2 animated films in here as well.
Okay,
No, there were 3. I'm
so
sorry, there were
are there
3 animated films. 5. No, sorry, there were 4.
any animated at 9?
No,
Okay, I need the distinction. Probably the third one then.
it is at number 9, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which I'll be honest, I don't think should be the last.
I didn't hate it. I
I
liked
didn't
it.
hate it. Like
It was different.
there's this weird thing that happened where, and this is going to sound really strange coming from me, is people are now like treating Ninja Turtles movies like cinema. And I'd say arguably maybe the first one could be considered legitimate cinema, but the rest of it's just fun. Like these are not, and I'm sorry, I don't hate the concept of the Turtles time traveling. There were some animatronics issues. Like I know the heads weren't done by Jim Henson, and the puppetry wasn't done by Jim Henson in that movie. It was done by a different outfit, so it wasn't quite as good. But there's some legitimately good
Mm.
moments in that movie, like Mikey going into the fire. Um, just the concept of it is laughable that they go back to feudal Japan and everybody speaks perfect English. Other than that, well, I mean, because what are you gonna do, right? It's a kids movie, and subtitles were taboo at that time, and it's
Well, and
presumable that
also that they could have just said that they like, for some reason something happened and they could understand Japanese, but they just made it in English.
the thing I would like if I were given this script today and it's like you're gonna make this movie, I would have just been like Leo's been studying Japanese because they make reference to him being interested in feudal Japan. And obviously if anybody's gonna study Japanese, it's Leonardo. And there were Christian missionaries in Japan around that time. Doubtful they would have spoken English, but I mean, you can suspend your disbelief enough, you know. And they did have European characters. I think they were from England in that movie, but you can work around it. So it's presumable that there might be one or two people in a Japanese village or in or around a daimyo that might speak English. So you can make it work, right? You know what I mean? You can make it work. But yeah, for this to be number nine, for me, what's this? Justin says, I think the magic makes them understand Japanese because if I remember correctly, when the Japanese guys get sent to the modern day, they don't speak English. That is correct. So yeah, maybe that is the when Casey Jones is teaching them how to play hockey and they just start beating the shit out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think that movie's god awful. It's definitely the worst of the three in that trilogy, but I don't think it deserves to be number nine. If I had to pick, I would say probably I haven't seen the second Michael Bay one, but I would say I would probably put the first Michael Bay movie at number nine because that movie is the shits.
I couldn't get into it. Like they just look so weird.
I
Like
couldn't
I was like,
either.
why are their faces like that? I was like, they're round. I was like, a turtle head that is round. Like, what is this?
Well, not all of them, but
Oh,
um,
they're mostly round or pointy, like a
yeah.
turd.
But
Floating in the wind.
According to Rotten Tomatoes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 is the worst of all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. So number eight, any guesses? And let me hear in the comments any guesses for what the eight worst.
TMNT, Michael Bay, second one.
Any other takers? You're close, but no, it is not his second one.
Oh, that's the first one then.
It is the first one. Number eight on the list of TMNT movies ranked with a score of 20% rotten. To give you an idea, the TMNT 3 had a score of 19% rotten. Oh, there's some notes here, so I'm gonna go back. So, critics' consensus of TMNT 3: it's a case of one sequel too many for the heroes in a half shell, with a tired time travel plot gimmick failing to save the franchise from rapidly diminishing returns. And they say of Michael Bay's film, neither entertaining enough to recommend nor remarkably awful. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles may bear the distinction of being the dullest movie ever made about the talking bipedal reptiles. I can't disagree with that because I did find myself mostly in this movie just being bored or confused, mostly by the turtles themselves. And
Producers have a
just
lot to do with influence on the movie, though.
unfortunately, yeah. And then
So
Justin says,
therefore, they sucked.
also technically speaking, Michael Bay didn't direct any Turtles movies; he only produced them. That is fair. That is fair. Directed by Jonathan Liebsman. All right. This I number seven, I grossly disagree with.
All
Harshly
right.
disagree with.
Let me guess. It's the newest one.
Nope.
Okay, I was say because the newest one was freaking fantastic. Anyway, uh,
This is an insult to Turtle fans. I'm just gonna say it right now.
two.
Two. Secret of the Ooze is ranked number seven.
Get out of
I
here!
I said the
Get
same thing. I
out of
was like,
here!
really, number seven? Critics' consensus, which this just goes to show you, critics are usually wrong. Not only is this
Especially
movie's
Rotten Tomatoes.
okay, I can't really disagree with this. Not only is this movie's juvenile dialogue unbearable for adults, I disagree, sir. It is not unbearable. It's quotable as hell. Yeah, a little too raff. But the turtles' dopey and casual attitudes toward physical violence makes them poor kids role. Really? In this movie? You're acting like this is the only time the turtles have been ambivalent about violence? Seriously. This movie. This is the one, this is the hill you're gonna die on?
Lame.
Okay.
That's
And
why
plus
you're
it
Rotten Tomatoes.
exactly.
That's why you're that.
I'll tell you that's why you're That thing. I'll tell
That.
you where you can shove your Rotten Tomato. I disagree. I think this movie, if it's a list of nine, this movie's at least in the middle. Like it might
It's not
be.
cool to be racist against turtles.
I think it honestly might be number three for me. It might be third on my list,
Y-
legitimately.
y-
It might even be two. It might even be two. I've got like a tie going in my own head between two and three because one of them's only kind like it's a movie, but it's only kind of a movie. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Any bets on number six? That's that's true, Justin. It is a credit to the movie that you never notice that the turtles never use their weapons in that movie. Not once.
Lame. I didn't even notice that.
I know, but
I was
that's what
just
I'm
too busy
saying.
fighting.
Technically, Michelangelo does use nunchucks, but they're sausages. Combat
Oh
cold cuts.
yeah. Yeah.
And next time you use mustard. See, that movie's quotable as hell. Plus, it had Keno.
It's just
Keno was awesome. Represent Ernie
Keno.
Reyes
Oh yeah,
Jr.
yeah. Yeah.
And
He was
Kevin
a good
Nash is
fighter.
Super Shredder. Yeah, Keno. Ernie Reyes Jr. is no joke because of lame moms. Yeah, for real. Number six. Any guesses, Justin? Any guesses? Any guesses for number six? Anyone? This one doesn't shock me, although I would hold this one in higher regard than it is on this list. That's true. It is called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in Europe because Europeans are pansies. Oh, ninjas is
Mm.
scary, isn't it? No guesses.
Uh, what do we got? The 2013 TMNT movie or 2012 or whatever it was, where it was a cartoon.
You're talking about the 2007 one, and you would be correct. That is ranked number six. 2007's TMNT, which is the CG and is supposed to be an unofficial sequel to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Critics' consensus TMNT's art direction is splendid. I do agree with that. I think, especially for the time, this movie still looks really good. Uh, the
Yeah, it
plot
looked
is
good.
the plot is non-existent, and the dialogue lacks the irony and goofy wit of the entire Ninja Turtles movie of the earlier Ninja Turtles movies. I do agree with the plot. That's my biggest problem is the plot really just doesn't make sense, and it seems very unturtle-like. I understand why the dialogue isn't as goofy because they were trying to be more serious because that's what all the fans were clamoring for. They were like, "We want serious turtles," as though this franchise has ever been super serious other than the original comics. But even those are a parody. Like
Dude,
this is not a.
fans don't know what they want. It's like just shut up and let them create because
This is
that's what
true.
brought you to them in the first place.
This is true. And that being said, man, the character dynamic between Leo and Raph in this movie is awesome, culminating in that fight on the rooftop between Leo and, well, he's revealed to be Raphael, but like Leo and the Night Watcher. That was
Hmm.
dope, dude. And I'm sorry, the animation of the rain in 2007, that was good. That's what I'm saying. This movie I think should be higher just on its artistic merit alone. The plot is really bad, but
I just have my idea of what's like the first two. So I'm throwing in movies for the rest, like between 3 and 7. So now
right.
I'm down to 6. So yeah, I got lucky by choosing that.
Alrighty.
I didn't think it was bad.
No, I thought it was quite good. And I appreciated the Kevin Smith cameo because he wrote some of the newer Turtles books. Number five.
First Michael Bay one.
Second Michael Bay one. We already did the first Michael Bay one.
Oh, my bad, my bad,
Yep.
my bad. So second one.
Yep. So, critics' consensus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is a slight improvement over its predecessor, but still lacks the wit or anarchic energy of the comics that birthed the franchise. I can't speak on this one. I didn't watch it because the first one was so bad. I've not seen it, so I cannot comment. But this is number four is just plain wrong. This is not the fourth best. This is the best Ninja Turtles movie. You cannot convince me otherwise. Any guesses?
No clue
Th-
on this one.
This
Hold
is the
on.
first. Oh,
I'm looking up the list of movies so that I can just
mm,
like have an idea to pick from. Uh,
that is an unpopular opinion, Justin. I mean, here's the thing. I don't hate them for making them.
Rise
I
of the
just
Turtles.
that is not number four.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said this one flat out. This one made me mad that they put this one at four.
Is it? It's Mayhem, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna
I think
say
Mayhem. Honestly, I think Mayhem should be like number four or five.
first one.
The first one, the
No
1990.
way.
Yeah, number
No
four.
way.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the best one, dude.
There's some stupid people doing
I
movie
I
reviews.
will accept it being number two on like a universal list because I understand chimes change, but like this one should at least be number one or number two, and it's number one in
S-
my book.
So that's number four, right?
Yeah, I think that's the best adaptation that's ever been made. Which I mean, I don't think you're gonna top it ever because they did it right the first time.
Dude, that's crazy.
I know, man. That's lame as shit to me. Number
All
three. Now
right.
this one, although it is worth see that one. It says it's 46% rotten, and the critics' consensus is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is exactly as advertised: one-liners, brawls, and general silliness. I don't tell me there's no way you watch that movie. Like Raphael almost dies in that movie. They think Splinter is in fact dead. Like Raphael is literally beaten almost to death. April's house gets set on fire, and I'm pretty sure that foot soldier died. The one that axed into the electrical panel, because I'm sorry, you're not going to live after
Mm-mm.
that. And
Like,
so,
geez,
so,
man.
so fun fact though, there's a moment, and you might remember it. There's a moment where Tatsu is sparring with one of the foot guys in training, and he beats the crap out of him. In the American original version, they added in some ADR dialogue where they were like, "He's gonna be okay," and the guy was breathing. In the original script and in the original movie, without those sound effects added, that kid died. Tatsu killed him, and apparently in the French version, he still dies because they didn't add that dialogue in. Yeah, so to call this movie
Jesus.
silly, this tells me you haven't seen it. And Raphael says damn twice. I think only twice, maybe three times. And you watch a man get crushed to death in a garbage truck.
Hmm.
Granted, he comes back in the sequel, but like at the time, you're presuming that he's dead.
Yeah, like they didn't give you any inclination he was alive. They just
There's no indication. And you just got to remember, these are teenagers who think that their father is dead. And not only did he die, but they think that he was kidnapped and murdered. This is not a light film. Like, there's a few one-liners. Wise man say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Something that has actually shaped me into my adult life. Because no, you do not pay full price for late pizza. But anyway, that's the last movie they have on the list with a rotten rating at 46% rotten. So that's almost medium. Number three, full disclosure. Well, you'll find out which one is number one, Justin. Number three, I've not seen this movie, so I cannot judge it, but I'm not surprised because I've heard this movie's actually good. I just haven't seen it.
is it is it the 2025 one? Because apparently there one came out in 2025. I didn't know about it. Lost in New Jersey,
I didn't know that's not on this list.
or
I did
maybe
not
that's
know.
coming out. Maybe
I
that's
might
coming out in like Christmas.
that
Let
might
me
be
double
coming
check.
out. Yeah.
It says June 2025. It debuted at a film festival, so I think it's
Is it a fan film?
no, December 19th, 2025. Dude, we're getting a new freaking Turtles film this year. I didn't even
Well, we
know.
we know what we're doing.
It's
Merry Christmas to us.
it's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Chrome Alone 2 Lost in New Jersey. Definitely going to see this.
Definitely, for sure.
Let's go.
I
All
don't.
right, so I don't know which one it is. I have no idea.
It is
Is it
Rise of.
Mayhem?
No, it is Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie.
I was gonna say that.
Which, like I said, I have not. I have not seen this one. I've not seen any of the Rise stuff. I've heard the movie's good. I've heard the series is shit, but I know some people really like the Rise series. I don't like it because,
That
well, I
came out in
should say,
2022.
yep, this movie did although it gives me hope because it's rated 79% fresh. I've heard the animation is rock solid. I think that might have something to do with it. I hear the action scenes are beautiful, beautifully animated. And then number two, I actually agree with because, wow, really 100% fresh. Well, this should be number one based on its rating. I don't
Hit me
disagree with
with it.
this. I think this is a solid number two. Batman versus the Teenage
Batman
Mutant Ninja
versus
Turtles.
Teenage. Yeah,
Dude, have you
I was
seen
gonna
it?
say. No,
Okay,
I've never even heard of it. I'm
let
assuming it's a
me
cartoon.
it is. But let me walk you through how I discovered because I saw this, believe it or not, on a Facebook advertisement. And I'm thinking to myself, much like Cobra Kai, when I saw the trailer, I said this is either going to be awesome as hell or it's going to be lame. But the animation looked good, so I checked it out. Dude, this movie is it's so much better than it has any business being. The action, there's this kick ass, technically there's two, but the first fight between Batman and Shredder is like the choreography is insane. It's so
I
good.
felt I feel like you've talked about this on the
I
podcast
have,
before.
yeah. I recommend this to everyone. Unfortunately, it's not streaming anywhere. I bought it on DVD and I'm so glad I did. It's the Turtles characterization is perfect. Batman's characterization is perfect. The plot actually makes sense. Like this is a script that makes sense and they put thought into this. The fight between Batman and the Turtles, like I said, the fight choreography in this movie is super good. The animation's great. The acting is solid. There's nothing really bad about it.
I'd love to see Batman go up against the turtle. Let's see
Dude,
how
it's
tough you are, you rich
oh,
crybaby.
he kicks the shit out of him.
Really? Probably
Yeah.
just because of training and he's
That's
good
that's
and
that's
they're
exactly.
still
And they're teenagers.
teenagers.
There's this great moment where because Mikey loves the running joke is that Mikey loves Gotham and it first starts because they inadvertently meet up against the Penguin. And Mikey's like, he has a gun in his umbrella? A gunbrella? I love this place.
Dude, it's funny because Raphael in the Michael Bay movie, or no, was it the Michael Bay movies? And then the newest one, but they were talking about he was acting like Batman.
They did that in TMNT where he's the Night Watcher, yeah, it's the Night Watcher. He becomes a vigilante when Leo goes away.
Yeah,
And I know that if I'm not mistaken, there's precedent in the comics for that where Raph goes out on his own for a little while.
yeah.
But yeah, this movie, I can't recommend it enough. It's got a 100% fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is actually higher than the number one movie on the list, which frankly I'm not
Which
surprised by. Well, no, I just want to say, so for those of you who haven't seen it, Batman and his allies team up with the Turtles to battle Shredder, Ra's al Ghul, and the League of Assassins. It's it's very good. I will just say
oh,
it's very very good. Complete with
anytime
like
Ra's al Ghul is involved, it's always good.
yeah, for real. Yeah, you get to see Leo fights Ra's al Ghul. That's really cool. Oh, dude, like it's so good. It's so good. It is worth. I will say this: if you're against sailing the seven seas, um, you can rent it on Amazon. It's worth it. Pay
I'm
pay the.
against going overseas.
Oh, that's just unsanitary.
Anyway,
Number one, it's gonna be no surprise to you.
Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem,
It was a
2020.
great movie. It really was a great movie.
I'll put it to you this way. This is probably like
Not number one though.
I think this is like four or five for me. But I before you attack me, I can explain. I understand why this is in the number one spot. It's got a lot of things going for it. It's geared for a more modern audience. There's a lot of good stuff. It's just not my personal taste.
Let's set you correct. So, in terms of live action films, it's not high up, but in terms of animated films, it's probably higher up for you. So
If you're
that's why
looking,
you should always make the distinction because a lot of times people haven't seen some of the cartoons. Like I haven't
yeah,
seen many of them except Mutant Mayhem, and
yeah.
like all these other ones that I can watch with my kids. So therefore, I've got
You,
a ton of
dude,
stuff to watch.
you can totally what does your kid like Batman?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Uh,
He'll get there.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, maybe we'll see.
you can totally watch it. It's totally worth it. It's an awesome movie.
He likes Pennywise. Do we just watched both iterations of it.
Hey man, Joker turns into a snake mutant in that movie.
He likes Joker though, so like like
Joker's
I think if
prominent.
I told him about Joker, he'd probably be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He has seen
You,
Mutant Mayhem and he loved it. So
he'd
but
like
I
this
tried to get
movie.
him to watch the cartoons back in the 80s. He's like, this is old. I'm just like, dude, just watch it. I was
This
like,
is
don't
old.
look at it so harsh. I was like, just watch it because it's
Particularly the first 6 episodes are very well animated, and granted, it does go downhill. Yeah, they put a lot of money into because that animated series was created to sell the toy lines. So the first 6 episodes are extremely well animated, and then it goes downhill, but it's still fun. But yeah, Mutant Mayhem. There's a lot of things I liked about the movie. The animation wasn't as bad, or I shouldn't say bad. The animation wasn't as distracting as I thought it was going to be, and everybody in the voice cast did great. I like the fact that they sounded and acted like actual teenagers, and I believe this is
Mhm.
actually the first iteration where they're presented as legitimate teenagers.
Well, another problem I have with it is simply just like how Donna is it Donatello or Leo who's in love with the girl.
That's Leo. Yeah, it's a little
I'm like
obnoxious.
that's a human. You're a
Well,
turtle humanoid.
he's a
Like
half human, like
I
in the
know, but come on now, like that's not
well,
gonna
I'll
work.
tell you right now. If you think that's bad, dude, Donatello in the 2012 series, it's a running thread throughout the entire series that he's got a massive crush on April to the point where he manipulates other people. It's really like it's not.
It's creepy.
It, yeah, I mean, even despite the
Turtles
fact
are
that he's yeah,
rapey.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's distracting. It's distracting from the narrative, and especially with it being a kids show, I'm kind of surprised they went that direction because it gets away from the ninja of it all, right?
Ninja.
So, ninja
Crap.
rap ninja.
Go
I just
ninja, go ninja.
you gotta appreciate how Secret of the Ooze is just a perfect encapsulation of the '90s. It's like, oh, we're fighting for our lives, but we go through a wall and Vanilla Ice is performing, so it's like, let's dance.
Dude, so listen. Hopefully by next year when the 40th anniversary comes for the second one,
35th.
hopefully oh 35th. Okay, sorry. So my bad. I'm being dumb right now. So the 35th, but anyway, they're going to do a run then too for that, right?
Yes, they are. It's already
Okay.
confirmed.
Okay. So they're
Well,
doing that.
the the
I'm been working on how to do all this producing on music, and I was like sitting there
yes,
thinking, I was like, dude, we could redo Ninja Rap.
yes, we absolutely can,
I
and we
have a
will.
year to do it.
Let's do it. Let's
So
do it. We'll make a
yeah.
we can make a music video and everything.
I've also been working on this for an intro. Like I'm kind of stuck right now, but I've got a riff going and I've got some lyrics.
Hey, as
If
long
you
as they
got
sound
anything,
stupid,
if you got something that comes through your mind, send it to me.
absolutely will. But yes, I am down for the re-record of Ninja Rap.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. So,
We'll do it in the style of David Draymond. Ninja. No, just kidding.
Ninja Rap.
Ooh, ah,
Rap.
turtle. Ah.
That was more like RFK Jr. Turtle Rap.
We're gonna get those turtles.
Dude, could you imagine just re-recording the whole animated series with RFK as Shredder?
Dude.
I,
Shredder. What?
I want Outer Earth. That's terrible. Rest in peace, James Avery. You did awesome.
Uncle Phil forever.
Who knew Uncle Phil was also the evil leader
Best
of the
dad.
Foot Clan?
Yeah. That's funny.
Well,
When I
before we
found that out, I was
dive,
like, what?
I know I did the same thing. And now I hear it though. Now I can totally see it. But
All right,
before
let's
we
dive. I'm tired.
before we dive into the next movie, we have a quick word from our other sponsor, which is a very good cause, and this is a video It'll tell you how you can help. All the links are in the description, and it will help turtles. So you should absolutely check them out.
In Langley, British Columbia, lives one of Western Canada's best kept secrets. We are Wild Education, Western Canada's largest reptile and small exotic animal rescue. And right now, we're launching our most urgent fundraiser ever.
Less than 1 year ago, we opened the doors to our brand new education center, a space we poured all of our savings into building. But due to changes in land development, we found out we only have 9 months to find a new place and move out. This will be the third time in 5 years we've been forced to relocate, and this time, we simply don't have the funds to do it again.
Unlike traditional rescues with puppies and kittens, reptiles don't get the same level of support. But our animals need it just as much because they don't have anywhere else to go. That's why we're asking for your help now.
Last year alone, we took in 153 animals, including reptiles, amphibians, and furry exotics like chinchillas, sugar gliders, ferrets, and even hedgehogs. Many came to us sick, injured, abandoned, or surrendered by families who could no longer care for them due to the rising cost of living.
One of those animals was Gary, a serval who couldn't find a home anywhere else in BC after his family broke apart. No one else could take him in, but we did. Because oftentimes, we are the last resort.
We are currently also home to 12 rescued sulcata tortoises, some weighing over 120 pounds. But we know more will come in this year, who need lots of space, warmth, and lifelong care. Wild Education isn't just a rescue, it's a mission. Our entire rescue is funded by our education program. This program travels to schools and other events to help teach about the natural history, conservation, and responsible ownership of these amazing animals. We give people the knowledge to hopefully prevent animals from ending up in our rescue in the first place.
But now, more than ever, the future of Wild Education, its current animals, its future animals depends on your support. We know it's a lot, but we're trying to raise $1 million to buy a permanent property. A forever home where we'll never have to move again, and where our animals can finally be safe for good.
So if you've ever wanted to make a big difference in the life of something a little different, this is your moment. Please visit www.wildeducation.ca to donate or click on the GoFundMe link. We need your help to save Wild Education so we can keep saving them.
That's all I'm saying. But yes, you can check out Wild Education, help them find a new permanent home for all of their residents. As you can see, they have several, and it's a good cause. But now, the news, the big news that's been permeating across the internet for a couple of days, but you may not be in the know of. Oh, but actually, I said this during
Yeah,
the
yeah.
break.
I was getting ready to say this. I was getting ready to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yep. They missed a movie on that list, which this is kind of nitpicking, but they did miss a movie because there was a made-for-TV movie starring the 2003 series Turtles, but it includes the 87 and the comic book Turtles, Turtles Forever. It is a movie. It was a made-for-TV movie. And honestly, I like it. It's pretty good for what it is.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It doesn't surprise me. I think you can find it on YouTube, honestly. Or you can
I
probably
don't.
see it on Paramount Plus, if I had to guess.
I think I saw a little bit of the TMT movie in 2007, and then
Hmm.
I saw what the Michael Bay movies, and then that
Yeah,
was
fair.
and then Mayhem. That was it. My gap was like pretty far.
Yeah, given its rating, I should probably watch the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I just feel like it's a little too Gen Z for me. But I did, like I said, I did like Mutant Mayhem, but it's just a little, as Justin said, it's just a little too Gen Z for me. But like I said. And also, nobody's been able to answer my question on how Mikey has braces. And all you people in the comments are like, "You're being stupid." I'm like, "No, you can't pick up braces at the corner store. Somebody has put those things on. How does Mikey have braces in that
Do-
movie?"
Donatello. That's an easy one. Donatello's a genius. He could do it. I love your face. You're just like, ugh, that makes
Shit.
kind of sense.
This is why we're friends.
He's a mechanical genius.
I know.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
you
in
answered.
mayhem.
Why did it take 2 years for somebody to answer that question? We're just like, "You're being stupid." I'm like, "No, no, no, no," because we know he can make glasses because he wears them, so he can.
Well, people would rather call you names than explain something that actually makes sense. I'm
I
like, dude,
just had a
if you
question.
can't make something make sense, you don't need to be on the other side of it. Like,
Exactly. But
you know,
speaking of Michelangelo, the big news,
you mean
the last.
Raphael.
Now I want to watch the Ninja Turtles in Portuguese just to see if Rafael,
Raphael.
Rafael,
Oh,
Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo. I don't know why he's Italian. Well,
what?
because Leonardo.
Okay.
Okay. The Last Ronin movie is happening. It has an IMDb page. It is in development, and from what I've seen, it will be rated R. So for those of you
Yeah.
who, yeah, turtle violence. Let's do it. No, so
Yeah.
for those who don't know, The Last Ronin follows the story of Michelangelo being the last turtle remaining alive, and he uses all of his brother's weapons and has retired his nunchucks. And the story follows him on a quest for revenge to avenge his brothers and father, and rescue New York City from the grip of Shredder. Is that a bird or a cat? I think it's a bird. Anyway, you guys probably can't hear it because this microphone is actually really good at blocking out background noise.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Actually, that's
No,
Zoom.
something is really going insane. Don't know what it is. But anyway, so the Last Ronin is happening, but we were kind of talking during the Wild Education video that I'm a little worried about it because I think it might be a little too dark. So I'm worried about it doing well. I mean, it won't be too dark for me because I know the story. It won't surprise me. I think it will be an unpleasant shock for some moviegoers.
Maybe it probably won't do a theatrical release. It will
No,
probably be
it's
straight to streaming.
no, I think it's getting a theatrical release from what I understand in like December of 2026. So we'll
Well,
see,
this is.
but
I hope so. That'd be cool, dude. Like, all I ask is theaters, dude, just lower your prices a bit, man. That like, there's no way it costs that much, like, to go see a damn movie. Like, I'm not paying $16 for a person. Like, that's crazy. The most I'll pay is $7, $8. Like, if I'm a pirate, dude. I'll get my movies one way or another. Like,
I'm,
you want my money or not?
is there a cat in here?
No, it's a bird.
I think there's a cat in my apartment. I don't know why there's a cat in my apartment. There better not be a cat in my apartment. But anyway, what the hell is that noise? Anyway, we're about ready to wrap it up here, so I will
Mamas
investigate.
will eat it.
No, she's scared of cats. But tune in next week and you'll find out what the hell that noise was. So, yes, please. Thank you for enjoying this episode of the Average Intelligence Podcast. Hopefully, you got a little dose of turtle power. And if not, well, fuck off. Hopefully, you're a little bit less average and a little bit more intelligent this week. But you can feel better about yourself by donating to Wild Education, and you can watch some documentaries on Paramount Plus, so you can circumvent the effects of watching this show with some smart shit.
Smart shit.
But until then, do something really stupid and watch more of our episodes, subscribe, and join us next week, and you can find out what the hell that noise was. Until then,